Hello everybody, I just wanted to come here to my front yard and show everybody. We have a ton of star fruit on the tree here that's going really nice. That'll be ripening real soon, all these different star fruit. Nature doesn't make any mistakes in terms of its seasons. Mangoes are over and here comes star fruit. But I want to show everybody this. I did another video on this. I'll put a card at the top here of why I cut this coconut tree down. And this is really truly amazing. So this is a star fruit tree. What am I saying? This is a coconut tree. But what I did was I'm using the post of the coconut to put dragon fruit. And this is the first time I'm growing dragon fruit. This is the post of the coconut. And I got up here today. And this is amazing. I literally had these cuttings under a tree for shade. And I just put them in maybe 2 weeks ago possibly. And look at this. I'm already getting a flower for dragon fruit. Amazing, amazing. There's another one. These are several different varieties of dragon fruit. Then they come around this side as well. And I didn't expect anything for a long time. And I'm already getting a flower. So I'm going to go to my neighbor's yard and I'm going to show you some of these where I got these cuttings from, because he has done an amazing job with his dragon fruit. This is kind of the ghetto way to do this dragon fruit stump, even though they'll go great against a tree. So if anyone has a stump of any tree, but coconut tree or anything else, this is a great idea. Until the stump is gone, you can grow dragon fruit. So this is the ghetto way to do it, and I've seen other ghetto ways. At least this way will hold up in a hurricane, because a lot of things I see there people doing won't hold up in a hurricane. But I'm going to go and show you the way my neighbor did it, because he did it the professional way, the right way. And what I'm going to do is, since these dragon fruits don't have big roots, I am going to go over my drain field and plant all my dragon fruits the professional way he did it near my drain field, because the roots won't go down deep and mess with the system. They shouldn't. You could also do it in pots. If you want to. Dragon fruit you can grow in containers. Like this is a 55-gallon container that's cut in half. I could put dragon fruit in that, which I very well may do in certain areas. But I'm limited on space here, but I'm excited here because there's a dragon fruit and there's 2 dragon fruit flowers that are about to come out. That is truly amazing. Amazing. And I never knew how to even grow these things, but basically he gave me all these different cuttings from his trees. And I just stuck them in the ground, like just the tips in the ground. And I got this water that's going on them and spraying them. And literally it's about maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And I already have flowers on that one. And I assume I'll be getting on the others as well eventually. It's not even season now for them, so it might be a while before I get something on them. But these are a whole bunch of different cuttings from different varieties, so maybe I will get some, but we'll see. But I'm going to go over there and show you what he's got growing on. This is the beginner's ghetto way versus the professional way, and we're going to go check it out. And what I also did is, somebody told me this coconut stump won't last long. Somebody else told me it will last at least 2 years. But I put this bag at the top so to help the rain. I also cut it sideways so the rain's not going to get in it. So maybe it won't last. Maybe it will last as long. And then when this is gone, I could put another tree here. So that's another advantage to removing that. Alright, so let's go check out his situation with his dragon fruit. Okay, this is my neighbor's yard, and this is like the professional way the dragon fruit is done. So first what he's done is he's put a column here of cement. This is a cement column, and you can't see the top right now because it's filled, but he pretty much has a motorcycle tire at the top, and everything's growing through it. So this is going to give it the strength to hold up the heaviness of all these fruits. And there's only 1 dragon fruit on each side, so there's 4 of them, maybe 5. But wait till you see what I show you here. So there is a dragon fruit that's almost done. Look at that. Look at that. That's the way it's done. And we come around here, we're starting to see these are some flowers. But here you see some ripe, or they're going to be ripe soon. That's how it looks after it flowers. So you get from that stage to that stage, to that stage, and then you see some that's almost ready. So this one column has 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 10, maybe 20 or 30 dragon fruits that are about to ripen. And it's not just one. He has one there. He has another one there. And then he has another one here. And these are all different varieties. And he has even more, but these are the ones on this side. But that's the way to do it. And that's what I'm going to be doing. A column here, cement column, a tire on top. And that's what's holding everything. And that's what's holding it all up. So we'll go look at some others on the other side, but there it goes. And this is in South Florida, so anyone that's asking if you can grow dragon fruit in South Florida, you absolutely can. And so that's the difference between my ghetto way of doing it and his way. But either way is we're going to get dragon fruit. But this way will hold up if there's a hurricane. My way will as well, but the way most people do it, it's not strong enough to hold up. So here's his other yard here, and he has 4 dragon fruit posts here going. And look at all the flowers on them, and the fruit. And this is much younger. This one's a younger one. But here we come under here, and you can see the tire I was talking about. These are motorcycle tires that he puts on the top here with some rebar, and everything's going through that. So that's the cement post on that. That's what's holding this. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 6 at the bottom here. And this is the final result, which was just harvested from this. That's the final result. And there are red, there are yellow. There are some that have red flesh and white flesh. They're all different flavors, but these are, how many varieties do we have here?
I don't know. I probably have a dozen different varieties. And I started out with 1 different variety on each side of the pole, but then I realized, hey, I could put even more on there. So there could be 5 or 6 different varieties on each pole.
Okay, and there's again, and there's another motorcycle tire. And basically, he said go to the motorcycle store and ask them for the not the used tires that can still be used, but used tires that they're about to throw out and can't be used. And they grow up on this post, and then at the top, the tire, and everything's coming through the tire. So this one's not as crowded yet, but even look at that. There's still a ton of dragon fruit on here.
And the reason that you put different varieties on the same post instead of putting one variety is they cross-pollinate better, and that you get more fruit. Look at the bundle on there.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. So there is green, and there it is ripe. So you must have at least 30 or 40 or 50 different fruits you'll be able to be pulling off here soon.
Yeah.
And here's another one. This is a younger one.
You can see the red flower is going to be
so
red.
They're the beginning, and then the middle stage, and all the different varieties he has. And this post, how high should the post be?
Well, I think the whole length of the post is about 8 feet, which goes all the way. So it's sitting at about your height. So it must be a couple of feet underground.
Okay. And another thing I noticed too is, you see his water here. This is interesting. This is his water that's going down to the roots and going to water it. But he hasn't even used a lot of water. So dragon fruit, I mean, it's been raining here, but still it doesn't need as much water as other foods maybe.
Right. Well, the water's been off for over a year. The reason I put the water on the cement itself, it soaks into the cement, and the roots suck it right out of the cement also.
Wow. Wow.
So that's another good reason to use this kind of system.
Wow.
I think starting them out, it's good to have water on them, or at least water them a couple times a week until they get really moving, and then you can slack off on them.
Yeah, so he has a total of 7 or 8 different posts. And how does it do with diseases and bugs and things like that?
I haven't had any trouble. These are the easiest things I've ever grown. They really are. There's no maintenance. You don't need no water. You don't need no fertilizer. They're directly in the ground.
Now, some people have questions about how easy or difficult it is to build the post.
Posts are pretty simple. All you have to do is, I build a plywood, frame that holds 2 posts. I stick a piece of rebarb, steel rebarb, right down the middle all the way. Each post costs me to build about $14 or $15. And they weigh about 125 pounds each. So they're a little heavy, but they're a lifetime deal. They're going to be here long after I'm gone. You too, Paul.
Wow. So that is the dragon fruit. So check it out. So here's the fruit. We'll be cut it open to show you the inside.
See the hole on that side? That's from what happens if you leave them on too long on the other side. Bird picks it.
Wow. So birds are wise.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to just cut around it.
Okay, so here's the dragon fruit that I just got from my neighbor. It'll be ripe in maybe a day or two. And last night I was at the local supermarket here, and I got this dragon fruit. So this was on sale, 2 for $5, so $2.50. They had the yellow dragon fruits, which are actually sweeter, for $5 each. But this is just picked today, and this one is going to be very sweet. These are both, I believe, white flesh. And there's one of the tags of that. And it's very easy to grow. So my plan is to go in my whole drain field, just like my neighbor has it, and plant maybe 4 or 5 of these trees. If you have any questions or comments about this video of dragon fruit, please post them below. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and thank you.